is Meghan the hottest thing in Hollywood right now? Plus, Michael J. Fox is dealing with watching CNN report that he has died. This is Hot to Go. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kendall. And Meghan is hot right now.
Which Meghan?
You'd think I was talking about Megan Fox because I'm like, she's hot.
She's posting a lot.
She's thirst traps.
Couldn't be hotter.
No, girl, I'm talking about Meghan Markle. The Duchess. Ever heard of her? Duchess of Sussex. It's like this. So one of her former co-stars on Suits in a red carpet somewhere was like, not the guy who was talking about who, like she was eye rolling at him, but a different co-star said, hey, yeah, I think Meghan's like really trying to get back into acting. Like, we're really excited if she does. It was a very flippant comment. But the executives were like, oh, girl, get in line. We got to get this girl. We got to get her now. They have been trying to get a hold of Megan Fox to do anything. Soap operas, sitcoms, drama. It doesn't matter. They're like, please, God, help us all. So they've been calling up like charities she's worked with. Some of her old agents from her Suits days that are like, yeah, I don't have her number anymore since, I don't know, she joined the royal family. Everybody's trying to get a hold of her because they're like, listen, anything she would touch would just blow up from a PR standpoint. Like, everyone would be talking about it because of her return to acting.
Yeah, well, we know that her first return to acting, we know is going to be on this,
Amazon movie.
Yeah. But you're right. It would be so formal if there was anything, especially the first one where she's on the main cast. Oh my God, we would be reporting on it. We would be talking about it. It would get so much free advertisement.
Right? And like, she's never going to do a rom-com and be the main character. She's never going to go make out with some other guy being married to Prince Harry. Like, you just can't, right? But she could be the friend. She could be someone else within the story. Like this Amazon one, she's playing herself. So like, no one's really that excited about it. But I guess a lot of development proposals have come in. So I could see this turning into something on the sense of like, I would like to be production. I would like to be director. I would like to be co-producer, whatever it might be. Sure, fine. I will have a small role in this. Because why not?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, married people do play.
Yeah.
Like they're married. I mean, you could easily be a romantic lead eventually.
I don't see her doing it, but
yeah, I mean, I think we're surprised she's even going back to acting. So it's like, there is a world where you start creating more for yourself in this realm. I've been pushing this since they left the royal family. I've been really in a place of they're remaking Suits. Come back to Suits. I think this is perfect for her. It's low stakes. She needs a win. And I love this for her. And then after I realized I'd been kind of trying to promote this for 2 years, I had the thought of, I don't think I've ever seen her in anything. And is she a good actress? I know, like, she was in Suits.
Yeah.
And people liked that. But she didn't do a lot besides that. She started a movie, When Sparks Fly, The Dater's Handbook. And then she'd been in Horrible Bosses as a delivery girl. Like, she hasn't done a lot. So I asked AI, is Meghan Markle a good actress?
And what did good old artificial intelligence tell you?
They said, we've got debates here. Strengths, charismatic, presence, particularly she has a smart professional look, strong.
Okay.
Strong capability in a romantic comedy and drama light formats. Some weaknesses. Would you like to hear some weaknesses about?
Sure, I'd love to hear the weaknesses.
About Meghan Markle as an actress. Again, it doesn't even necessarily matter because at this point we are casting for pure publicity and following alone. Well, her weaknesses. Some critics have called her later performances overacted are one-dimensional when she isn't playing a character similar to herself. So I say this is enough to build a lot of things on.
I like it. By the way, the Suits guy that said the thing about the eye roll, not the one who said she was returning to acting, she sent him jam. I just thought you needed that update.
She was like, hey, no hard feelings. Here's a bucket of jam. Here's 2 ounces of jams in 4 different containers.
You're welcome. It's $75 normally.
Has jam ever been so good to you that you've thought to yourself, this is the only jam I want to eat? Because
Yeah.
it's happened to me.
Yeah. The Bon Marche or whatever jam. That French jam. So good. What jam have you had?
Mine is, you're going to make fun of it. It's this Costco.
Okay.
It's this Costco-y one. It's called like Superfoods or whatever. But they use dates, like chia seeds and fruit. And it's so good.
So there's like no added sugars?
No. I know, but it's really good.
Good for you.
And as somebody who's staying away from actual dates, this is perfect.
Good for you.
Good for you. Okay, let's talk about Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox. 1 second. Michael J. Fox found himself in a situation waking up and finding out that he is dead. So, there is a moment in Michael J. Fox's day where he's drinking coffee, hanging out, and he turns on CNN, and all of a sudden they're reporting that he has passed away. Rest in peace, Michael J. Fox.
I think like that wasn't the lower third, like the career of life, like the life and career, or remembering Michael J. Fox, or something like that.
Remembrance tribute in his honor on Wednesday. And I'm like, wow, they really did a lot of work with not knowing much.
Yeah.
CNN said, we don't need much.
Nope.
We had an insider tell us he has passed away. And Michael J. Fox went on his Twitter and said, how do you react when you turn on the TV and CNN is reporting your death? Do you switch to MSNBC? Do you pour scalding hot water on your lap to see if you're fine? Call your wife. Hopefully she's concerned but reassuring. Relax, I do this every year. Ask yourself, WTF, I thought the world was ending, but apparently it's just me. I'm okay, love Mike.
Which of these 5 options would you take? You would see this and you'd go, oh my God, I got to call my mom.
Yeah.
She's freaking out. Like, I have 7 missed calls from my mom. Or like, no wonder Clara keeps calling me. Like, because everyone thinks I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah. You would, I mean, what would be your action? What would the action you take? Would you automatically group text? Or
yes, I'd quickly group
call
text
your
publicist.
Or agent.
Yeah, I mean, if you're that famous, you definitely call your publicist and be like, I need someone to call CNN and tell them I'm not dead.
I would go, hey, I'm offering CNN for me to go on live, but you're gonna have to pay a lot of money because I'm literally coming back from the grave for them. Like, this is a big get for them. I am Ghost. They've never had Ghost on.
Call me Casper, okay? Coming back. He was just, and I mean like yesterday, in a panel interview too. That's what's so wild about this, because Michael J. Fox doesn't do a ton of that stuff anymore, and he was just out. And like the other news, I only know that because the Today Show had it on.
Yeah, and I'm sure it was because he was on Shrinking. The new Apple TV season of that is coming up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I was like, who was it? It was Harrison Ford who was hugging him, and that would all check out. So like CNN.
Somehow do less. Like, you're doing too much. You've now created a full-on celebrity death story.
Good for you guys. Good for you. All right, Nikki Glazer kind of likes it when her boyfriend hooks up with other women. She goes, it's just what I'm into. Huh? What?
Huh?
She said, here's the deal. I kind of learned that this was my kink a while ago. And I thought, yeah, I don't want to do that personally. Like, when I'm with someone, I want to be with just that person. But I was having a conversation about like with an ex-girlfriend of his. And I was like, oh, so then what'd you do? She's like, it kind of like revved me up a little bit. So now the person I like when he hooks up with other people, they can't kiss on the mouth. And the other person has to be aware that I'm his girlfriend. But what? Nikki Glazer? What?
This blows my mind.
Girl.
I just go,
you know?
I mean, okay, because like people choose different things, but it's really hard. You can't not put yourself into that position and imagine a world where you go, you're just out here possibly trying to hook up with girls?
Yeah. And she's like, no, I told him to. She goes, I wouldn't care at all. Like, if my partner has sex with someone else, as long as they just told me. Like, I kind of like it.
My rules would have to be, like, let's say I really was okay with this. My rules would have to be, it's a specific time and day that we agreed on. I can't imagine having to worry you out in these streets and going, I'm here at work doing hot to go with Kendall Mark. And I'm going, is my boyfriend hooking up with someone right now?
But like, don't kiss on the lips. Okay. Like what?
And that's not even realistic. You know,
What?
couldn't
Come on.
even as a side piece, if I'm about to have sex with you and you go, but we can't kiss on the lips, I'd say
No.
that's a rule you break then, for sure.
She's such an interesting individual.
I get that that's like the way in Pretty Woman and prostitution goes. How do you not kiss while having sex? That's
I don't
actually the
know.
craziest part of the story.
You're right. I don't know.
Can
What
they
are we-
hold hands or like
You
you
just-
can't do anything?
No touching.
You
nothing?
interlocked, double handled,
Yeah.
and you just keep your face away.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That sounds delightful.
It's just such a normal reaction. Like, what are we doing with our mouths? Should we be reading newspapers?
I don't know.
Should we have
I don't
Kindles?
I don't know. She goes on to say an emotional cheating would be an out for her.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Maybe we have suckers in our mouths or something?
I could say something, but I'm going to hold it inside.
Like a kazoo?
Yeah.
Let's kazoo, because then you can't kiss with a kazoo. Everyone knows that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what keeps people from cheating. Is the kazoo.
That's all it is.
Mhm.
Speaking of cheating, this isn't really cheating, but people are talking about it like it is. West Wilson, Amanda Batula, Sierra, what's her last name? Miller?
Yep.
Sierra Miller, they are the summer house triangle that we can't stop talking about. And I guess West really can't stop talking about it because he was just laying out in Arizona. He was there at this hotel pool just talking to randos about, hey, why is it so bad to date your ex or 2 years ago's friend?
He literally will talk to anybody who will talk to him about this.
Like he
And that's so West. It's so West. If you watch the show, you're like, yep, that sounds like him.
Yeah, he was out at a pool at a work event, and ever since the news came out that if you did miss it, that he is now dating a woman who was best friends with his ex. And I mean, there's a lot more to it, but like to just dilute it all the way down, that's what's happening. And the internet has gone Team X, Sierra, Team Sierra. So he's talking to these people and he's like, yeah, I just don't think it's like that big of a deal. What's the big deal? Sierra cares about everything. That's his eye roll answer. Then here's the real tea. What we've heard from Amanda and West when they put their initial word out, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Brittany, but it very much was like, we are taking things slow. This is very early on, but we are seeing each other, period. Not that it was serious, not that they're getting married, not that this has been an affair, just that like, hey, we're both two single consenting adults.
Yeah, it really laid the groundwork for we have to figure out what we are.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we are soulmates,
Yep.
we're together. There was no boyfriend or girlfriend title. Even that like minuscule title was not in the post.
Well, he's now telling people that they are in a serious relationship. To what do you say to that, Brittany Hagan? Because I thought we'd also read in the blinds that he's been hooking up with other people.
Yeah. Recently. He's the type that honestly doesn't matter. Like I think he's going to run in a little bit anyways, but I do hope it's true. I think that if you're willing, at the end of the day, this is a case of Amanda willing to sacrifice her friendship with Sierra and West willing to sacrifice her relationship with Sierra for the sake of possible love. So if that's the case and they make that decision, then I hope it is love for them. I hope that they get married and it's love. Are the chances slim that that's true? Yes. You've got somebody, Amanda is out of a divorce for what, 3 months now? And West is a notorious freaks out when he gets close to a woman. Not exactly a recipe for long-lasting relationships, but here we are. So cosplay as it. And let me tell you, I had a thought.
Tell me your thought.
Kyle Cook, Amanda Batula's ex-husband, has always laid the groundwork that Amanda's lazy. And I was like, don't do that. Like, you're a hyper overachiever, but you also get like a lot not done because you're so worked up or you're anxious, and she's a little bit more chill. But she's not lazy. Maybe she's lazy, but she's not that lazy. Like, you always have that narrative. You guys, Amanda Batula is just lazy because Her freaking boyfriend, her fiance, Kyle Cook, when they were not married yet, cheated on her. And she said, I'm too lazy to find myself a new man.
Girl.
When she fell out of this marriage with Kyle, because honestly, he's the worst, so I understand why that happened.
Yeah.
She said, closest man available? West. Like, you're lazy. That's what it is. You're just so lazy. You can't even look at yourself in the mirror and go, let's take a beat and maybe do a block.
Yeah.
Do a block and see if there's any other men in the city of New York. You're lazy and your self-esteem is very low, but mostly you're lazy.
So true.
Yeah.
Sorry, Amanda Batula, but I guess you're in a serious relationship with West, so congrats.
And that's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's hot to blow.
At this point, we head on over to Kendall Mark, our stand-in for the deepest, darkest digger in the internet.
I dug for this one.
You done digged it.
You're going to lose your mind when I tell you this story. And I'm not joking.
I'm excited. I love losing my mind.
You've heard of Cardi B, right?
Yep.
We
Cardi.
love her.
Cardi B.
She's got her Little Miss Drama Tour. It stopped in Washington, D.C. And the users of Instagram noticed that her ex-boyfriend, baby daddy, Stefan Diggs' family was there. But that's not crazy. His mom was at the Houston show.
Yeah.
And was like, I didn't pick a team. I love my son. I love Cardi. I love their baby together. Okay.
Love that.
So Stefan Diggs was there too.
This last concert?
Yep, this last concert. He said, we're taking over. In a social media post, his mom said that and showed a picture of him. And then after the concert, he went to her after party at some club. He and his family left. Cardi B left very shortly after and was seen by several people attending, talking to Stefan Diggs in his car, and then getting into the passenger seat.
That's the only one that got me. This whole conversation, I'm like, listen, you're nice to your baby daddy. That's not that big of a deal. You'd invite them to the party. That's not that big a deal. You also want his stock to go up because you want, him succeeding means your kiddo gets more things. But the getting in the car.
Yep. She got in the car with him and they drove off. Are Cardi B and Stefan Diggs back together? It definitely feels like it.
How old is their kid?
I'm
gonna look
like
it up.
December. I want to. She had the baby in December.
4 or
right?
5 months old.
Yeah, so like it's fresh.
So okay. I don't want them to be back together because I want Cardi B to do better, be better.
Yeah.
But that being said, let's be honest. It's a lot easier to just hook up with the father of your 5-month-old than go out in these streets and try to date somebody, especially when you're Cardi B. So, let's give her a little slack that maybe she was in it for the specifics of that night, but not so much. They can't get back together. You can't do that to yourself, Cardi B. I promise you.
Cardi, what is it about this man? Because here's the deal. If you lived under a rock and you didn't remember that, I don't know, Stefan Diggs is currently basically jobless at this point because the team's not going to keep him. I don't know if they've even cut him from the Patriots, but either way, he did not play well and he's a problem. He's also in a lawsuit right now with his former private chef for choking her. He got another woman pregnant while he was with Cardi B and she was pregnant. And then he did it again with that same woman. Then he invited a different woman to the Super Bowl, got her front row seats because it's his baby mama. So like, great. Okay, I guess you're there for your child's mom and your child. It's so messy. And it's like, Cardi, you are the queen of telling people off in every rap lyric you've ever written. What are you doing with this deadbeat man?
I will say this. Some of the strongest women I know fall in this trap. Where you're like, you're so strong, you're so amazing, but for some reason their Achilles heel is these men that they're so loyal to. And you're like, what? Everything you laid out, Kendall, I think one of those things could happen to me and I would say, and I've had enough. And my time as your significant other has ended. Huzzah.
I'm done.
Onward and upward.
I'm done. Sorry. Have a nice life.
But the idea that all these things happen And again, Cardi B is so loyal. I mean, what? She has stuck with that man in times where I went, I don't know who else could.
No. And she's even said things like, I can say whatever I want about my man, but keep his name out of your mouth to other women who have talked about him.
Yeah. Defending him in weird ways.
Like, by the way, Cardi, don't say that about us. Because, like, I love you and it would break my whole heart in half.
You can say it about me.
I'm sorry.
That sounds amazing.
Okay. So we have that story. I have another one for you, though. Okay. Because I got digging and then I got, like, really down the rabbit hole. You know the band Cat's Eye?
Mm-hmm.
The K-pop group. It's 6 different women. If you did not know, they're huge. They're blowing up. They were up for New Artist of the Year. They did that crazy performance at the Grammys where they were like doing the splits while log rolling. It was a vibe. Well, they might not be a group of 6 for much longer. One of the girls, Manon, is allegedly not talking to the entire group. She will only talk to management through her management and her communications team, so much so that she's threatening not to perform at Coachella, which would be a big deal because Coachella is like, no, we get all 6 of you or we're suing your record label, we're suing your agency, we're suing everybody, who would then sue her for breach of contract, which, according to sources, might already be happening. Because get this, Brittany. The record label has said, because she hasn't been at a couple of appearances, she hasn't done a couple of things, and people are like, hey, where's Manon? Where'd she go? And the record label is like, oh, sometimes this happens. People aren't feeling well.
She's under the weather.
Things. She's been putting it on Instagram and making it very clear that she's healthy as could be.
She's like, I don't know what are you talking about?
I feel great.
Why? Why are you so wishing me well? I'm great.
I feel wonderful.
Super well.
They think that this could also be breach of contract because she's saying things like that. Because here's the deal. They take pop and K-pop so seriously in Korea. These contracts are written to like end all be all.
They own you.
They own you. They own everything. You don't get to just be done. Like, that's just not how it works there. This is not like making the band, quitting the band.
Yeah, they've invested a lot. Blood in, blood out. They've invested so much time, money, energy. And like you said, these are ironclad contracts.
They are. And she's been saying little things because people have been asking when she then will say, oh, yeah, no, I'm fit as a fiddle. I'm healthy. There are follow-ups. And she wants to say something, but she's got them NDAs backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
And she has been saying things like, well, it's 6 women. Do you really expect like all of us to get along all the time? Girl, people say, yes, we do, actually. We would really like for all of you to get along all the time because you're a band.
Yeah.
And if you don't, we're going to talk about it.
Dang.
It's wild. We'll see.
It's Hot Mess.
Natasha Lyonne was escorted off of a Delta flight just hours after her Euphoria Season 3 premiere. People said she was extremely out of it. She couldn't buckle her own seatbelt. She also wouldn't shut her laptop. And they said, we had to tell her to leave. We actually had the plane taxied out ready to rock, and we had to bring it back in because this person was not compliant at all to the things we needed them to do. So people that were there claim that she was completely out of it, needed medical attention. She was kind of like, they said eating a bag of pretzels and exiting the plane in like a very hot, messy way, which like we know that she deals with a lot of addiction things. So you're like, what's going on here? Like, this is not ideal for Natasha Lyonne at all. Guess what, Kendall?
What?
She's spoken out since then.
Oh, no. What'd she say?
She went to Twitter.
Okay.
And she wrote, this is like, what is, like, somebody help this woman because this is not great.
Oh, God.
My heart is with all the unpaid TSA agents at our airports. Sure was looking forward to speaking honestly with Drew Barrymore yesterday, but guess that wasn't in the cards. Who owns Page 6 New York Post now again?
Well, that was what she said?
Mm-hmm.
That's why she got kicked off the plane?
No, but that's today she posted that. There was I don't know what she's trying to say.
She's not articulating it very well.
She's like, my heart is with all the unpaid TSA agents at our airports. So
the ones that had to deal with me.
Yeah.
By the way, they are getting paid now.
Like, yeah, so that's a weird one.
That's kind of weird. A little late to that party.
And so when she missed the flight back to New York, she missed her Drew Barrymore not performance, but scheduled interview.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
I think Drew's okay with that at this point.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry too.
Yep.
Who owns Page 6 and New York Post now again? So like now she's mad at them for reporting on it?
Because them pictures look bad. Like, but that was your outfit that looked so bad.
There's
Natasha
actually no
Lyonne.
other outfit. Like there's no footage from the plane.
Like, girl,
What is happening?
you look like a hot mess on the red carpet, like by outfit choice.
I wish her well. I know this because she's talked about relapsing and really struggling with stuff. So, like, I do wish her well. I go, somebody needs to get in there, figure out what's going on for sure. Like, she
For sure.
is not doing well.
When I read something about this when you'd put it in, it was about how she asked the flight attendant, it was like, "Are we leaving yet?" And they were like, "Yeah, once you get off the plane, we're leaving. You are the problem. It's you."
Yeah.
Like there was such a state of, I don't understand.
And I wonder, you know what? Because it was a red-eye flight. Maybe this is just a case of, like, I took a sleeping pill that was prescribed to me.
There's a woman on the wing, a colonial woman on the wing of the plane. If you don't know that reference, watch Bridesmaids.
That's the funniest thing you've said all week. That's so funny. Hey, I want to know, is Natasha Lyonne's tweet making sense? Please explain it to me in the comments. I literally need you to. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of the things, because Hot to Go is on YouTube.